Welcome once again. This will be my last video on writing large numbers in words. I want to make sure that I clarify every confusion so that you will not be confused in any way when you are dealing with writing numbers in words. So I've considered a lot of possibilities in my past video. So I want to wrap it up with these three examples so that I can consider every possibility and every confusion can be clear. So let's look at these numbers one by one. Good. This says write in words. So we have 85000000. Good. This question, the same way I explain other ones, that's what you will apply when you are answering these two. So just remember that numbers, we can classify digits into families of 3 members. Every digit can belong to a family of 3 members. So we have to start the grouping from the right to the left, that is from the back. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, then I'll have comma here. 1, 2, 3, I can have another comma here. So in this case, I have divided this group, I've divided this number into about 3 families. So don't forget the last family, I always call it the unit family. The one next to that is the thousand family, and the one before that is the million family. So in this case, the highest family is the million family. So how do I pronounce? I will just start with the number that belongs to the million family and write it. So this will be 8 million. So I first of all write 8, then I will end it with the family name, which is million. So after that, in my words, I'm going to put comma. Next, I'll come to the next family. You know, this is the thousand family. After pronouncing the last digit in the thousand family, I will end it with the word thousand. So this is 500. 500 simply means 500. So I will write 500 first. 500. So what was the family name for this? That's thousand. 500,000. So now look at the last family, which is the unit family. So you can see that all the members of the unit family are zeros. So we cannot say 0, 100 and 0, 0 does not make sense. It doesn't make any sense. So definitely the thousand family will swallow the unit family completely. That is, we are not going to say anything about the unit family. That simply means that I have written this completely words. 8,500,000. Ordinarily, in 1,000, we always have 3 zeros. So these 3 zeros represent the 500,000. So the entire number we produce will be pronounced as 8,500,000. That is 8,500,000. So that is how it goes. So the same way I did this, that's how you are going to do this. So let's see what's going to happen here. So the first thing is to, before I go, coming back to this. So in textbooks, you might not see commas. They might not use comma. They also use space. So we can use spacing to demarcate, to separate each family, or we simply use commas. So it's better and safer to use comma than to use spacing. Let's go. So the next number that we have here has a lot of digits, and most of its digits are zeros too. So the same rule applies. Let's start from the back and count 3 digits and group them to families. 1, 2, 3, I will have comma or space. 1, 2, 3, I will have comma or space. 1, 2, 3, I will have comma or space. So to know which family is the highest, you have to start from the back. So this is the unit family, followed by the thousand family. Next is the million family, and the next is the billion family. So this is 6 billion. You have to pronounce the family member first, then you end it with the family name. This is 6. So what family does it belong to? That's billion. All right, 6 billion. So after this family, I'm going to put comma. Now, the next family after the billion or before the billion is the million family. So what are the members in the million family? That's 200. That's 200. So I first write 200. 200. What's the family name? That's million. All right, 200 million. Now, all the remaining family, the 1000 family, contain zeros as its member. And the last family, which is the unit family, also have 0. So, in that regard, the million family will swallow the remaining 2 families. You don't have to mention them when you are writing your number in words. You don't have to mention them. So that means the million family has entirely swallowed them. So, and you will see that it makes sense, because if this is 200 and these are 6 zeros, it means the million family has, and every million always have 6 zeros. Million always have 6 zeros. So that this simply means that this represents 200 million. So this is 6 billion 200 million. It's as simple as that. Now let's see this last question. Yes, we still follow the same process here. So starting from the back, 1 2 3 comma or space, 1 2 3 comma or space. So then this is, so how many families do we have? We have 1 2 3 families. So the last family is always the unit family, so you keep that in your mind. And this is the 1000 family, and this is the million family. So in the million family, we have 2 members, which is 45. Let's write that first. I'll write 45. 45 what? The family name, which is million. 45 million, comma. Now, coming down to the second family in the middle, which is the 1000 family. The 1000 family are entirely zeros. And I told you, zeros are not going to be pronounced. So you cannot say 0, 100 and 0,000. No. So you completely omit this in your writing. So, and then in the unit family too, we have 006. 006 simply stands for 6. If you write 006, this is the same as saying 6. So, does it now mean that these 2 zeros are useless? Yes, they have values, as they are in between the number. They have values, but we are not going to pronounce them. So, after pronouncing 45 million, I will just jump straight to the last number here, which is the 6. That means this is 45 million. So I will not just write 6, 45 million 6. No, I have to put the word and. 45 million and 6. So that is how to pronounce 4500006. So with this last video that I created on writing numbers in words, every ambiguity and confusion should be clarified. So you meet me in the next video where I'll be explaining how to write numbers from words to digits to figures, and that one is more confusing than this. So you have to take that more seriously. So thank you. God bless you.